What's going on, Warriors? It's your boy, Lionheart. And, this one is going to be a bomb burner. I just want to let you know straight off. Before all that, how you doing? I hope you're good. I'm doing good. Life is good. Doing my best. I hope you are too. And we're about to get into this one, man. So if you could share, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, it'll be deeply appreciated. Deeply appreciated. And today, we're going to talk about Tekken 8. Yeah. This is shocking. This is just one of the most disrespectful. You know what? I think I will quote RDJ, yeah, in describing what I think of Namco Bandai and this disgusting, disrespectful monetization implementation post-release of a video game. This is one of the most obnoxious, money-hungry, low IQ, high energy, jackrabbit, wannabe, big time, small time, shit talking, bothersome, irritating, deceptive, conniving, manipulative, revolting acts of monetization in a video game and disrespect to a community of players I've ever seen in my entire life. I cannot believe it. We're about to get into it. Tekken 8. That game came out. If you've watched the stream is on my channel, right? Where I played Tekken 8, the story mode. And that story mode is incredible. On launch, holy smokes, that game was incredible, dude. Like, I don't even know the words to describe the launch for that game. It was almost like the perfect game on launch. Astounding. Reviews everywhere praising the game. The visuals, the story mode, the characters, bringing back Jun Kazama, the story between Jun, Kazuya, Jin, Rena, just everything was just amazing, man. The online playing ranked was fun. Even if you didn't want to play ranked, there's a lot of things to do in the game. You know, you got the Tekken volleyball. You've got, as I say, you can play ranked. You can play with your friends. You've got little things that you could do with the arcade mode, the ghost battle mode. The characters got their own little independent stories, which I don't like, if I'm being absolutely honest with you. The what if storylines that they could have with the characters. What if this was to happen? Right? But the fact that they at least put it in the game, I think that was pretty cool. Yeah? A lot of things in the game. And then 2 weeks into the game, they implement Tekken Shop. Yeah? This once the kind of like the dust has settled. Gotta do it now. Gotta do it soon while the iron is hot. The game sold 2 million copies. Within I think it was like the first 2 weeks of the game, it sold 2 million. Just over 2 weeks, it sold 2 million copies. It was incredible. And then they added Tekken Shop. Tekken Shop, where you can obtain various customization items, such as popular legacy costumes, which is characters' costumes that were free, just default costumes, or alternate costumes from previous Tekkens, from Tekken 4, Tekken 5, Tekken 6, Tekken 7. Old costumes, legacy costumes. Yeah, for playable characters or avatar skins. Because in the Tekken, you can go to like the Tekken arcade, which is like a world, kind of like a metaverse world, where you have an avatar and you could go to the arcade, or you could go to the beach where they've got like an arcade setup, or they've got like a mall, a video game mall. You could go there and you could just play video games with your avatar and sit on an arcade cabinet. It's really awesome. You can customize your character to make it look like you, or how you'd want to look in that virtual space, and it's really cool. Basically, clothes, outfits that you could put on your avatar to make them look like that. So essentially, if you wanted to, you could have Kazuya's outfit on your avatar and have your avatar walking around in Kazuya's outfit looking real cool. Yeah, and you can even do like moves like the God Fist and stuff like that. Yeah, that's in the Tekken shop. Yeah, and they will add different categories and different items every month. And in the Tekken shop, and character profile pictures, right? Because what they would do in Tekken 7 was they would hold competitions for like really popular, famous artists or amateur artists or really cool artists or social media artists to do portraits of the Tekken characters. And if they were really cool, nice, they would put them into Tekken 7. And then it would just be DLC, like just update, and then you could update and you could have it on your character profile. Like when it changes to you're challenging somebody, it will come up, here comes a new challenger, right? And there was a lot of them. Really awesome artwork from artists that you could put on your profile. A lot of customization, stuff like that. That's now going to be in Tekken shop, and you've got to pay for it. So much stuff in there. Character costumes that are going to come up from now on. They released like a cyber outfit, which is a pretty cool looking cyber outfit. It's in a Tekken shop, which you've got to pay for. And they introduced a new monetization currency called Tekken Coin, which you can only buy in the PlayStation Store. And they've done it in such a manipulative way. So you will go to the shop. So let's say, for example, you want to buy a skin for Nina's catsuit. That catsuit is going to be 400 coins, 400 Tekken coins, which is going to cost you in the shop £4 in PlayStation Store. You buy that, and then you spend, and that is going to be 500 coins. So the £4 is going to buy you 500 Tekken coins, and then you're going to spend 400 of that 500 Tekken coins to buy the outfit, and it's going to leave you with 100 Tekken coins. It's very manipulative, so it's going to leave you with that change. And the only way you can get rid of that change is by buying another £4. But then if you really want to get rid of it, you have to buy like a bigger pack. And you have to do the maths in to figure out how many costumes can I buy that will allow me to spend all the Tekken coin and get down to 0. It's so stupid, and there's nothing in there that's worth it. Then you're gonna have like one. It depends on who your main is, right? So someone that plays King is not going to see any value in a Kazuya outfit or a Nina outfit. But a Nina player is not going to see a value in the King outfit or the Kazuya outfit. They're going to see value in the Nina outfit. Yeah, so I get it. It's like that, yeah? Very deceptive, very manipulative. So anything that they bring into the game, cosmetics-wise, is in a Tekken shop, and you have to pay for it with the Tekken coin. It's so manipulative and conniving and low down, low grade, low rent, low IQ, despicable, wanna be big time, small time. It's so shit. Yeah? Okay. So that was the Tekken shop and Tekken coin. And then you have to remember, we have got the character season pass. Yeah, whereas, and they're releasing like 4 characters. I think it's 4 characters per season pass Yeah, and if the first character that was just released was Eddie Gordo, which was released, about 2 months after the game come out, which basically means that the character was damn ready on launch. Yeah, cut from the game. And the season pass, mystery who the other three are, but you're locked in. If you buy the season pass, you're locked in to those 4 characters. We know one of them is Eddie, but we don't know who the other 3 are. But if you want Eddie, you have to buy the whole thing. What if you don't like those other 3 characters? Too bad, you're locked in. Trash. I'm not interested in that anymore. I'm not interested. I used to buy season passes like that to support video games. Even if I wasn't going to play the character, I wanted one character in a season pass, I would buy the whole thing just to say, you know what? For the love of the game, because I want more characters that are going to potentially come into the game. And the only way we could do that is by, voting with my wallet. I'll buy the whole thing, even if I'm only going to pay one character in the season pass. Let's go. Support for the love of the game. It's what a lot of people do. Yeah. So we've got that character season pass. So if we're keeping track, we got Tekken Coin and Tekken Shop, which is going to be having all the customization options. Any type of cosmetics, Tekken Shop. Then we're going to have a season character pass, where every character, 4 characters that are going to be coming into the game over the course of this year, are going to be in a character pass, which you're going to pay for. These are 2 separate monetizations. And now we've got another thing called the Battle Pass. Yeah, which is essentially you play the game and you do like these objectives and then you move along through the battle pass, right? You have to play the game every day, or not every day, but you have to do enough within the battle pass to get these little garbage items that are in there, right? But the main one is the bottom one, the one that you pay for, right? Because there's 2 lines of a battle pass. There's a free version where the items that you get in there from just constantly playing the game and grinding is absolute garbage. And then the bottom one is where you have like more better items, but even then most of it is absolute garbage. Like 99% of it is garbage. And then the last item, which is you have to be playing like the whole month and just constantly grinding and getting the points, is going to be something like a jacket, or something like that, right? I think they're going to change it every month or every cycle, and it's going to get better. It's got to get better, because the way it is right now is absolute garbage. Yeah, but it's just a manipulative form of content, because they've literally just gated every single new cosmetic in the game is going to be in Tekken Shop and in the Battle Pass. It's despicable. It's absolutely disgusting. So it's essentially a free-to-play game, but you've made us pay £60 in the UK and $70 in America. But it's a free-to-play game. This is the free-to-play model. Like, I don't understand it. It don't make no sense. Make it make sense. And then there was a Tekken talk. They did like a Tekken live stream. And when the stream started, the developers looked absolutely miserable. Like, so miserable, it was jarring. Like, if you don't want to be here, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. Why are you there looking so miserable? So many people, I think there was like 12,000 people tuned in because we're interested in updates for the game. There is a clear balancing issue with the game. You've got like the whole cast of the game, which is most of the characters are good. You've probably got like maybe 2 or 3 characters that are not that great. But in general, the whole cast is really good. But then you have the top 3 to 4% characters that are so busted. They're broken. They're broken. They're not even good. Well, you have one character, Dragunov, who is good, incredibly good fundamentally, and he's broken, and he's got moves that exploit the already overpowered system. The heat system, heat engager, heat burst, rage R, all that type of stuff. He is already powerful. He's got so many broken moves that are so plus on block, do so much damage, that have got counter hit launchers on multiple stages of the strings that he's got, which hit all over the place. He's got moves that hit like low, mid, low, mid, low, low, high, true, mid. And if any of those ones hit you, it leads into like a counter hit launch. Like, what is this character even? You got certain characters that are just so broken. It doesn't make any sense that it needs to be adjusted. They don't want to deal with these issues. Because you can see they look so miserable in this live stream chat. But as the chat the stream started to go along, they got to the monetization bit where they started to talk about the battle pass, the battle pass, premium pass, and the character pass, the Eddie Gordo, all the stuff and the additions to Tekken Shop, the stuff that they're going to sell. These guys' eyes lighted up like a Christmas tree. They became so happy, so joyful. Now I get it. Now I get why you were so miserable at the beginning of the stream. Because the beginning of the stream, you were addressing the character balance. This is not what you want to do. You don't want to address the character balance. You don't want to address Dragunov. You don't want to address King. You don't want to address June. You don't want to address any of these characters. Like how unbalanced that these characters are. You just want to get to selling stuff. Now I get it. Continue. Because you're showing me who you are. You're showing me exactly who you are, what your goals are. Yeah, and that's what I like. I like it when people reveal themselves because it makes me more aware and realize this is not the type of thing I want to be involved in. I steer clear of games like this and developers like this with these type of business practice. So please continue, reveal yourself, get comfortable, think you are in a safe space where you can be money hungry, nickel and dime us, and it's going to be cool because you have built up a lot of goodwill over the years with the previous Tekken games. Continue. Okay, so you get into it more, and then you see that they're doing the demonstration for Eddie, and Eddie, he looks so unbalanced. Like, you're thinking to yourself, what is this stuff? Man, he's got like a move where I think it's forward 3, and he goes into like a low stance, right? And then from that low stance, it's basically he darts across the screen, yeah, like a really fast low. And then from that low, he can either go into a hell sweep, into a mid, or he could go into a hell sweep, into a combo, or he could go into that move, into that low stance, into a mid, into another mid. Yeah, so essentially it's like a 50-50. And that's not even the beginning of it. He's got like a move where it's like a counter hit launch. He does like a chop, and he does like an overhead kick into a sweep, which is like Eddie Gordo special, which they removed from the previous game. They adjusted it because it was so broken. It was so dumb, and they've brought it back. Essentially, pay to win. Yeah, because they've released like these characters, DLC characters, and they're so powerful that if you really want to win, pick these characters, and it will get you nice quick wins in ranked until people figure it out. Or if the characters are unbalanced, as they are making these characters, we clearly see that they did in Tekken 7 with Zafina, with Leroy, with Lydia, all these characters with what's that character's name? Konomitsu. All these characters, the DLC characters that came out in Tekken 8, they were broken. Fucking rum. Broken, intentionally broken so that they could sell the characters. It's so low rent. It's so bad. And you can see it's just pay to win. They release characters that are broken so that people cannot ignore them. If you want to play the game competitively, you got to play these characters. And this inspires people that watch Tekken content, that are like playing the game online. This character is so broken. This character is so unbalanced. Like, why has this character got this move? So you know what, this character, it's only $3.99. Let me get that character. They go into ranked, and then they start doing all their nonsense, and it works, and they're just winning. And there's an adrenaline rush when you win online. and you're just beating people. People you got no business. A friend of mine, this is in Tekken 8, yeah. Friend of mine, he plays Tekken, yeah. And he plays against another guy. And since the game launched, he owns this guy's soul. It's free. There's literally no competition. This guy switched characters. He went to play Dragunov. Now, he beats the guy, and within 1 week, less than 1 week of picking up Dragunov, now he's beating the guy that was owning his soul for over 2 months. 2 months. It was easy. It was free. There was no competition between the two. And then this guy goes away, comes back with Dragunov, and now he's winning. Now, this guy that was beating this guy all the time, now he can't win. Carried. And that's the issue. That's another issue with the game. The balancing issue that they clearly don't want to address. And then they do all these monetization. And the thing is, yeah, Tekken is successful because of word of mouth, because of goodwill, because content creators, because of players that love the game and enjoyed the game and want more of the game, say good things about the game and forgive the shortcomings of the game, to spread the goodwill so that people get into the game. The more people that get into the game, the more the game sells. The more the game sells, the more content and support the game will receive, and then we'll get more nice things. But then the developers see all this money coming in, and then they forget who they really are, who has brought them to the table and all this success, and they think they're better than us all of a sudden. Absolutely disrespectful. I just literally don't believe it. And they add all these crazy monetization, Tekken Shop, Tekken Coin, Battle Pass, Premium Battle Pass, Character Pass, Tekken Coin, Tekken Shop. What is all this trash? And then Harada, the developer, look, man, all good, man. You created Tekken and you've kept it going all the time when Virtua Fighter, Street Fighter were the two big brothers, and then you had Tekken over there, which was the little brother that they were not threatened by. But, you know, nice one, Tekken. Keep plugging away. Keep trying. Now Tekken is at the top. I mean, Street Fighter's the #1 game, even though Street Fighter 6 is garbage, yeah, in my opinion, yeah. But Tekken has got so much notoriety. It's a well-established name more than Tekken is. Even though Tekken sold the most, more people in pop culture know Street Fighter than they know Tekken, yeah? Even though Tekken is the better game. And then you have, like, essentially Tekken becoming #1, the best fighting game, and then the developers not caring about the game because they release a balance patch and the game is broken. They've actually broken the game right now, as Tekken is currently. It's broken. And the excuse they gave was they wanted to nerf Devil Jin. Their example was, we're targeting a particular character because of the way his moves interact with the game. Because he could do a certain combo into Heat Engager, and then he could do another combo into Devil's Gate. Or is it Heaven? Is it? I think it's Heaven's Gate is what the move is called. Yeah. And then if it's a floor interaction, it can cause the floor to break or the floor to explode. And then he gets another extended combo doing damage which was not intended. So they did a blanket adjustment to the whole game where they nerfed how the floor interactions work, be it explosive or floor break, and it's broken the whole game, and it's made all characters' moves, not even like combos, not even work properly. Like, it doesn't make it make sense. If you want to target a particular character, target the particular character. Because now they have nerfed certain characters that did not need any type of nerfing. They've turned it into almost like a gacha game, the way if a combo is going to work or not. They changed the way certain tailspin moves work, right? Because characters will get extended combos because of the tail spin. And now it causes some mad interactions where if this move is supposed to wall splat, it does a wall splat, it does a tail spin, and the character kind of goes into the wall a little bit. And so like the game is like completely broken. And then if the character does like someone like a rage art or something like that, you could do like a low throw and it will completely cancel the actual animation of the rage art. So you can actually sidestep and move out of the way while the character's still in the animation, or the character's in the animation for their super or something like that, or whatever they're doing, and you could just move around it and you could get like some astronomical damage, which is broken damage because the game is not calculating what is going on properly, because a rage art is a rage art. Once you're not blocking and you're in proximity and it's supposed to hit, what's going on? You're in a cutscene. Game is broken. Unbelievable. So lazy. Instead of targeting a particular character, you do a blanket adjustment / nerf and you break the game. It just shows to me that they really don't care, man. All they want to do is sell microtransactions. And then, as I said before, you have Harada coming out saying, as I said, respect, you made Tekken. You fought your way up to the top and you've got there. Saying, oh, we've got the cost of the Tekken is so expensive. If you want us to keep running the servers, if you want us to keep supporting the game, if you want us to keep on doing character season passes and updates to the game and everything like that, these costs are astronomically high. It's so difficult. If you want us to keep on doing it, this is why the costs are going up. Bullshit. Bullshit. Don't wind me up. It's gaslighting. It's gaslighting. There's a season pass. There's a character season pass. That costs money. That costs like, what is it, £20, £30? Right? Why do you put a cost on the character pass? People are paying for the character pass. The pass pays for itself. Tekken 7. Didn't they say something like that game sold like 7 million? 7 million from Tekken 7. The biggest selling Tekken game of all time. Which basically essentially means the game, what is that? 350 million? Something like that? If you take away tax, of course you've got to take tax, yeah? So probably gross, that's about maybe 280 million. At least 250 million, at least, minimum, that game made. From your last game, you've made 250 million. That's not even including character pass sales for that game. So don't try to tell me, oh, if you want us to keep making the characters, the game costs £60. If you want to do that, the game should not be £60. It's a free-to-play game. You put Battle Pass, Season Pass, Character Pass, Tekken Coin, Tekken Shop, all this type of shop, coin. It's a free-to-play game. But you've charged us £70. If I had seen this from the beginning, I would not have bought Tekken 8. Real talk. Why do you think I don't have Tekken Street Fighter 6? I don't have Tekken 6 because at least Street Fighter 6. At least Street Fighter 6 was honest from the beginning to say they were going to have character pass, season pass, and all this type of microtransactions in the game. So you can see it coming from a mile away. I do not want to be involved in it. So I didn't get it. I have never not played Street Fighter. I've played every single Street Fighter since Street Fighter Alpha 2. I didn't own Street Fighter 2 because, that was in the arcades and, I didn't have that money back then. I was a child, right? But in terms of buying, I have bought every single Street Fighter since Street Fighter 3 New Generation. And I've played every single Street Fighter game. Street Fighter 6 is the only one I haven't. And that's because I didn't like the microtransactions. I didn't like the monetization of like the battle pass and the character pass. And I didn't like the drive rush, the drive impact, parry. The main character in that game looks like a goofball and he's overpowered, and they try to force that character on you in such an egregious way by making the character so easy to play, so goddamn powerful that you cannot avoid that character. If you're just getting into Street Fighter 6 and or you just want to win or There's no reason why you don't pick that character, because he's so powerful and so easy to play. His combos are so easy, it's so high damaging, he's so priority. He's got every single tool for every single character. It's overpowered, and I just want to stay away from that. So I didn't get Street Fighter 6. If Tekken 8 had come out the gate with their Tekken pass, character battle pass, and their battle pass and their premium battle pass and their Tekken coin and the monetization and putting everything like the cosmetics behind a paywall, I wouldn't have got Tekken 8. Straight, I wouldn't have got it. But well done. You swindled me, you tricked me, and you made me pay £60 for what is essentially what is a free-to-play game. So, it's so irksome, man. And the fact of the matter is, yeah, a lot of people support Tekken out of goodwill. The season passes. Like, I bought every single season pass for Tekken. Even when I wasn't playing Tekken, I stopped playing Tekken, I would still come on Tekken, see the character trailer and say, you know what, yeah, I'll buy the season pass. You know why? Just to support the game. Because I still watch Tekken. I watch the streams for Tekken, and I wanted to see more. So I just would buy the season pass, even though I didn't play any other character. I never played Lydia, I never played fucking Ram, I never played any of those characters. I did play Kunomitsu, yeah, but I didn't play any of the other characters. I wasn't interested in any of them. I didn't play Leroy, but I bought all those characters to support the game. And you have millions of other people that did the same thing to support the game, to keep it good. That's the reason that the game went so many seasons, constantly putting out balance patches, updating the game, and they were able to do so many character season passes because people were buying them out of goodwill. And now you've burnt that goodwill because you think you're bigger than the people, than the community that built you and put you where you are. We've seen this movie before. It doesn't end well. It don't end well. Tekken 8 sold 2 million copies in the first 2 weeks. This is over 2 months later. The game hasn't hit 3 million sales yet. You know why? Because people are onto Tekken now. They're onto Namco Bandai. They see the bullshit that they're doing. The absolute nonsensical, disrespectful, low IQ, low rent, wannabe big time, small time, bullshit antics that they're doing. People are onto them now. They see it. And so that's why sales have stopped. Think about it. How can a game sell 2 million in 2 weeks, and then the next almost 2 months later, the game has not sold another 1 million? It's because people see the balance in that game is not good. People can see the microtransactions. People can see how disrespectful and disinterested the developers are in addressing the character balance, in addressing the game to try to make the game better. They just want to put more. They've got an install base of 2 million players. Now they just want to monetize those people. And that's the thing, man. Like, games are becoming less fun these days. They're trying to turn video games into a job where you just have to constantly keep grinding, FOMO. Just, what is going on, man? It's just silly. Selling us stuff that was free in the last games. Do you remember Tekken Tag 2? In that game, the customization was amazing. You had the head of hair you could put on the character. Then you had the front bits of the hair. You could have bangs. You could have different types of hairstyles at the front. You have different hair on the sides. You can have different types of hair, different lengths of hair, different styles of hair that you would attach to the actual head of hair that you've put on there. You have different pieces of customization you could put on. The only reason I gave Tekken 8 a pass with the customization at the beginning, because I said to myself, it's a good first start. It's a good first start. The game has just launched. They're going to be, of course, adding new customization options to the game a little bit later on. Yeah, so it's fine. The thought did not occur to me that they're going to add a Tekken shop with microtransactions where they're going to lock all of those customization items and the legacy costumes and the cosmetics behind the paywall. The thought didn't occur to me that would ever happen. And they did it post. So they've got the reviews of everybody, like pretty much 99.9% of the reviews will say this game is a home run. It's incredible. And they're so disgusting, bro. Because now it's set in stone. If you want to, like, what is Tekken a good game? The reviews are like the best reviews in the world. They're amazing. Everyone praising that game on launch. I was praising that game on launch. Watch my stream. I was losing my mind at how good the game was. I couldn't say enough good things about the game. And then just 2 months later, they break the game with a balance patch update because they're just lazy. Instead of addressing the character they want to say needs addressing, they just blanket adjust the whole game, rush the patch out. Clearly, they don't test it. There's no way they tested it, which shows how much they really want to save money. They clearly don't have a Q&A team. Clearly. If they had a Q&A team, it would take 2 minutes of testing to find at least 8 of the bugs, the game-breaking bugs that are in the game right now. It'd take less than 2 minutes, but they don't have any type of QA, so of course they weren't going to find it. They just said, here, these are changes that we want. Have you put those changes in? Good. Pull it out. And the Battle Pass is all stuff from the previous Tekken games. So even the Battle Pass is rushed. What is this shit? Unbelievable, unreal. And then people are gonna say this to the developers on Namco Bandai social media, and then the developers gonna say, "Don't ask me for shit." And everyone's going to be like, it's just Harada. He's such a legend. Give him a pass. Harada's always like that. Bullshit. I'm sick of it. I'm a bit salty. I got duped. I'm a bit salty, I'll be honest with you, that I got duped. Because they got my £60. If I had known this from the jump, I would not have got Tekken 8. Oh, they made me pay £60 for a free-to-play game. The absolute diabolical, disrespectful, low-grade, wannabe big-time, small-time manipulation, man. Oh, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I am so disappointed in this company. And there's a reason why, if you look at the shop, really, a lot of the costumes are not that good. It's because they rushed it out. That's one. And number two, if they release something like, I don't know, DLC outfit where it was like a collab with Naruto, and it was like an Akatsuki jacket that you could have in there, people would go nuclear. That place would be on social media everywhere where people are just raging, right? Because they will put such a godlike customization option immediately behind a paywall within 2 months of the game's release, right? And that's the reason they didn't put something amazing. But also, I don't think they could have put anything amazing because you can see that it's all scuffed and rushed. Even as I said, the update is scuffed. This company, man, have revealed themselves. Disrespect. They've got no respect for the community, no respect for the people that are supporting them, the players that have supported them. You got so many players, so many people that have actually picked up Tekken 8, not because they are particularly going to be playing Tekken 8 or take it seriously or have a real genuine interest in the game, but to support the game. Because if you look at games like, say, Guilty Gear, like Virtua Fighter, like King of Fighters, like Street Fighter players, we all play the same games. We all buy all those games just to support them. Because the fighting game community supports almost all fighting games. Because the fight is, that's why it's called the FGC, fighting game community. Because every community buys each other's games to perpetuate the cycle of fighting games. And then they get our money, then they do this. Anyway, warriors, that's my video. Extremely disappointed, disgusted at the garbage, trash, egregious monetization and business practices of Namco Bandai and their developers. Warriors, I want to know what you think. Are you as disgusted as me? What are your thoughts? Please, comment section. Let's talk about this. And yeah, warriors, until my next video, take care, stay blessed, and I'll catch you next one.